our top 10 college football power rankings. And David and Blaine, something we talked about when we sat down and put the science and math together on this is that we're not going to penalize some of these teams that we had in the top 10 for beating UT Martin 48-7 and beating East Carolina 30-7, 37-7, whatever it is. So, number 1. Actually, you know what? Let's start with number 10. How about that? Make it interesting. Notre Dame. All right? It's Notre Dame. Well, why are you over there smiling?
No, I just noticed. I forgot. We didn't have USC in our preseason top 10.
We had them 11.
Yeah.
We had them 11. What's changed?
What are we punishing USC for?
USC was at 11. They're not in the top 10.
You don't think they're a top 10 team?
I think Notre Dame's going to beat USC.
Notre Dame climbed the highest on our list.
Yeah.
It went from like 16 to 10. Now, they have played 2 weeks in a row, because they got to play a week 0 game, but so did USC.
USC, yeah.
So who do you like better right now, USC or Notre Dame?
I would say, I'd say Notre Dame. But Penn State, I'd probably go USC. Ohio State, I don't know how you feel that comfortable with Ohio State after seeing Cal McCord in that offense. Oregon, we really don't know yet. Oregon go toe-to-toe with USC right now.
Well, it's like a lot of these teams we had in this play.
No, I'm saying in general.
You don't want to overreact after week 1. Like, Oregon beat Portland State 112-7, so let's put them number 2 in the country. Now, they played the Little Giants. I mean, Becky, a.k.a. Icebox, was out there running the ball for Portland State. We've seen Notre Dame play twice. They haven't played the greatest competition, right, when you look at Navy and then Tennessee State. But I think we got a decent feel for Notre Dame, moving them up a little bit to be a top 10 team. So we got Notre Dame 10, Penn State 9, Oregon 8, Utah 7, Ohio State 6, Bama 5, Texas 4, Florida State 3. They were at 4. We moved them up 1. Michigan 2 and Georgia 1. Now, we had Georgia in that spot. We had Michigan in that spot. We had LSU 3 and then Florida State 4. LSU bounced out of the top 10. We moved to FSU up to 3. And everybody else just really kind of moved up 1 outside of Notre Dame, who moved into the top 10. Working out. All right? It's full of positives. You sleep better. You look better. You just feel better. And as you get stronger, you stick to the same old routine. Can lead to a plateau in results. It gets boring, right? Don't be a boring person. Where you can keep your momentum going and your progress positive with Fitbod. All right, Fitbod is a fitness app that creates personalized workouts based on your goals, abilities, and gym setup while helping you track and visualize your process along the way and also your progress. Now, we all know you didn't stick to your New Year's resolution. That lasted, a month and a half? And then you started reaching for the Snickers and the Skittles again. And I don't blame you. We all love those things. But keep up your fitness habit with a personalized workout program from Fitbod, and you can get 25% off your subscription or try the app for free at fitbod.me/booster. That's fitbod.me/booster. So whether you work out in the weight room or your living room, they have you covered. They have over 1,400 demonstration videos that are in HD, which is the highest of definition. Give you the highest of definitions.
Like, how bad does a team have to play to move down as long as they keep winning? I mean, take a team like the Buckeyes, or let's even say Michigan. Like, if these teams were to struggle moving forward, but because of their schedules, they're still winning games.
Yeah.
At what point do we say let's reward Utah? Utah is going to open with Florida and go on the road to Baylor and have these really tough non-conference games. Let's reward them. Let's reward Florida State for going out there and beating LSU and slide them up even further. What's your thought process on that?
Well, yeah, I think it's all circumstantial, right? I don't penalize. I think, and I think you guys agree with me here. I think there's a big difference in Ohio State going on the road to play Indiana as opposed to Georgia playing UT Martin. I don't expect Ohio State, new quarterback, it's going to take a little bit of time. Indiana has to have it. It's all circumstantial to me. It's a Big Ten game. I don't expect them to beat them the same way that Georgia's going to beat UT Martin.
True.
So I don't think we penalized Ohio State for going on the road and winning by 20. Now, they didn't cover. And also with Utah. Utah had a nice win against a Florida team that we're not sold on. Hell, I got them going 3-9. Now, they did do it with their backup quarterback, but I don't look at that win the same way as I look at Florida State beating the crap out of LSU halfway through the third quarter on, deciding to be physical. But I'm also not going to punish I'm not going to. Why would we move Alabama in front of Texas when we had them before there when Texas beat Rice 35-10 and Alabama beat the crap out of Middle Tennessee State?
That one doesn't matter. So
Like
they play this week.
but yeah, see, that's the beautiful part. We'll have ones that play. Oregon plays Texas Tech this weekend on the road.
Utah's going to play Baylor.
Yeah,
on the road.
so it'll work itself out a little bit. The question I think you look at maybe is, how much do you reward Penn State for beating a West Virginia team that we're not super high on? I think that's kind of in the same category as I give Utah for beating Florida. They're both at home. The difference was Utah was playing with a backup quarterback. So I don't think we overreacted too much. I mean, Florida State moved up one. Everybody else pretty much, it fell in line past that. We just put Notre Dame at number 10 because I look at Notre Dame up front, and I think they can play.
We had 3 teams receiving votes. That's Oklahoma, USC, and Washington.
Yep.
Which, I mean, like if you put Washington playing Oregon right there, well, they're going to play. But if you put Washington against Penn State right now, I think that'd be an awesome game. You put USC against the Buckeyes, which we're going to, let's see, hold on, I'm looking right now. Like any of those matchups would be a lot of fun. I mean, Notre Dame clearly climbed the highest for us, but I really like the way Notre Dame's playing.
For sure. And you can make an argument for 3 or 4 other teams.
For sure. I mean, yeah, I would feel comfortable with Washington against any of those teams in the top 10.
Against
any of those teams in the top 10. Who did Florida State jump?
LSU.
That's
LSU
right. And LSU, we had LSU in the top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. LSU's out of the top 10 now. I'd have Notre Dame. Like you could have an argument for Notre Dame being at 6.
See, that's the best part. I think this year, at least early, and it's still really early. Like I said, we're going to see. I think there's going to be somewhat more parity at the top a little bit.
Let's
it
hope
just
so,
feels
man.
like that. I hope so for the sake of college football. So let us know. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree in the comments? Hey, YouTube, just want to say thank you guys for getting us to 100,000. Now let's get to 200,000. The race begins. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you're subbed if you're not. Hit that like button. Turn that notification bell on. We really appreciate it.